What's up, guys? BrettO Live back with another freaking live stream. And I am so excited to be doing this live stream because it's been such a long time. Well, I'm just gonna wait for a couple more people to hop on here. So I'm not talking to nobody. Hold on one second, guys. Sweet. But yeah, guys, BrettO Live back with another live stream. And today we're going to be talking about a bunch of brand new figures. We have all of Elite 93 right here. We're going to be literally going through every single figure. We're going to be rating Elite 93 in this video. We're going to be taking a look at Legend Series, I believe it's 14, Ultimate Edition Batista. There's so much new things popping with wrestling figures. So we're going to be taking a look at everything. Again, Elite 93 is literally all right here. We're going to be taking a closer look at them. I did post one review on half of the set this morning, so check out that video if you guys have not already before you watch this live stream, so you could see the review, you know, of the entire set. But anyways, guys, good to see everybody here back on the live stream. If you guys have any comments, drop them down in the live chat. I made sure to turn the live chat on for you guys so you guys could speak your piece down in the live chat. But yeah, guys, the craze over the past couple weeks has been this bad boy. This bad boy right here, the Ultimate Edition Batista. Drop a yes down in the chat if you guys grabbed it. I'm so glad I grabbed it. I actually grabbed two of them. They had two. And I kept one in the box, and I'm keeping this one out of the box, obviously, because it's already out of the box. But, dude, look at how wicked this is. So cool. Definitely my favorite figure that I've gotten this month. It's one of the best Ultimate Editions. Literally, this figure's spot on. You can see the Raw and SmackDown contract. Big gold world title. I did review this figure already on my channel, so check it out. But it is such a sick figure. And I got him on the red Ringside Collectibles exclusive display stand, so he ain't going to fall over. So that is just awesome. How many WWE action figures do you have? Dude, it's got to be at least over 1,000. Because I did the collection video, I think it was at the beginning of the month here, at the beginning of the year, I did the collection video, and it was so freaking long. It had to have been over 1,000 wrestling figures. It had to have been. But if you guys haven't seen that video, also check that one out. The full collection video. Not too many people did see it, so I recommend checking it out. Who would you like to see in NXT 2.0 Elite Series? If they have an NXT 2.0 series, I would love to see a Braun Breaker. I would love to see a updated Mandy Rose. I think that would be cool. Those are my two favorites there, I guess. Even though I don't really watch NXT 2.0, but yeah. I've got around 150 figures. That is awesome. What do you think? What do you like more, AEW, WWE? I gotta be honest, I look forward to AEW more every single week because they just have good matches. They're not afraid to have losers. They're not afraid to have winners. Like, WWE, I feel like they're afraid to have certain people lose. It's just weird. Vince is so weird, dude, literally. But yeah, I definitely do look forward to AEW. And if you're talking what do I like better as of right now, I do like AEW more right now, at least. Favorite figure out of Elite 93? That's a great question. Would you buy a Jeff Hardy AEW figure? Oh my god, of course. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Favorite figure out of Elite 93? You know what? Let's just freaking... Somebody said, is the Ultimate Edition Batista worth buying? Heck yeah. I definitely recommend hunting it down. Again, review video on the channel. Look at that. This thing is so wicked. Obviously, I'm not showing all the accessories here. He came with a cloth shirt, 3 interchangeable heads, interchangeable hands, 2 contracts right there. Around 2005, he had to choose when he won the Royal Rumble whether he wants to be in a triple threat match with either JBL or Cena or go up against his former mentor Triple H for the world title, and he chose Triple H, and it was a kick butt match at Mania 21. Yeah, Mania 21. Great figure. Super glad I was able to find 2 of them. Glad I bought both of them. And again, if you guys do buy like I think it's over $50 at Target, download the app. Save the offer of spend $50 or more and then save $10, so you're only paying $40 instead of $50. So I recommend doing that because it means free $10 you're saving. Anyways, Elite 93, the other review video, the other half will probably drop Sunday and or tomorrow because I don't really want to upload on Easter. I feel like nobody's really going to be watching YouTube videos, so I'm probably going to be doing a double upload tomorrow because you got the weekend review tomorrow morning, and then we also have the other half of Elite 93, which I have to post. But stay tuned in this live stream because we're going to be showing all the figures up close. Now, I'm not, obviously, it's not like the quality of my Canon M50, but when it comes to my iPhone. But it's still decent. So we're going to jump into the figures right now. Starting off first with Cesaro. Cesaro right here. Definitely my favorite figure out of the set. Yes, it does have flaws. It does have flaws. The review is not out on this one, but it's still wicked. Like, first glance, like, look at that, dude. Like, it's freaking sick. I love the yellow and the black. Ever since he released this, or showed this gear off at WrestleMania 37, dude, I was in love with it. I'm like, Mattel, give us a figure. I was expecting them to do a rubber jacket, but no, they went all out, and they gave us this freaking multi-material freaking entrance jacket, and it is fantastic. Again, review dropping soon on it. The legs and the crotch piece right here are definitely a little too oversized, but it doesn't really bother me that much. And then also, some people are having problems with the arms. I'm going to take off the jacket right now. But like I said, it doesn't really bother me. You know, you just got to wear it in. I think the arms, I mean, yeah, it doesn't even really bother me, honestly. Look at that. There's the proportions on the Cesaro if you guys are interested in checking it out. Again, review dropping soon. But yeah, I think it's totally fine. I think it looks great. I'm really into it. And especially this jacket. Again, check out the review. It's dropping probably tomorrow. It's going to be a freaking awesome video, by the way. I'm going to put this jacket back on here, guys. But yeah, Cesaro, probably my favorite of the series. It's definitely in contention with the Seth Rollins because the Seth Rollins, in my opinion, is a great freaking figure. But yeah, popping the first one up there, we do have Cesaro. Again, I'm not ranking them in order yet. I'm just showing you guys the figures right now. So then you guys could create a list in your mind as I do my list. Next figure up here we do have is T-Bar. Here's T-Bar. Obviously not my favorite when it comes to in-ring action or being a character in the business. But yeah. The figure's cool. The figure's definitely cool. Am I a fan of Cody Rhodes? Heck yeah, dude. He does come with this pretty cool entrance jacket. It's like very long, and it's got like these little points at the bottom, which I think is pretty nice. You're getting one logo on the pants. You got the Retribution logo. Head scans are cool. You got the mask head scan. I'm also really glad that Mattel is giving us the Dominic Dijakovic head. I think that's really cool that we're getting that because, like, he doesn't really wear the mask anymore, so it's kind of prime that we're getting that head as well. But yeah, when he did wear the mask, you're also getting that option, which is pretty freaking cool. But yeah, I'm going to pop him right there next to Cesaro. Really solid figure. Moving to the next figure here, we do have Seth freaking Rollins. By the way, we picked all these up from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, using discount code Live to save 10%. Feel free to use code. But yeah, Seth freaking Rollins right here, coming with this rubber jacket. And when I did the review, I got to be honest, I wasn't really the biggest fan of the rubber jacket, but playing with it more, like, just, like, moving it around and playing with it, like, you get so much freaking articulation still, even though it's rubber. Like, obviously, it'll never be cloth. Because, like, cloth, I mean, it's prime. Like, when it's cloth, you get, like, prime articulation. But, dude, I can't complain. Like, literally, look at the poses you can do with this Seth. Like, literally, you could bend his arms in multiple different ways. Bend him up. Like, it's prime, dude. It's a solid freaking accessory, and I'm really into it. As far as the attire goes, it's what he wore at WrestleMania 37, basically. You got the Seth Rollins for president on the side, which looks pretty cool. The gear is great. The legs are thicker than his past figures. The head scan's cool. It would have been pretty cool to get an interchangeable head scan with the hair down, which, I mean, I can't really complain, because, like, 90% of the Seth Rollins figures that we've ever gotten have been with the hair down. So, I don't think it'll hurt getting one figure with the bun. And we also got the SummerSlam Elite, too, in a bun, but it doesn't really bother me too much. It looks good. I'm really into this figure. It's a solid figure. Moving to the next figure, one guy that I still wish was in the business, we got Karrion Kross, or Killer Kross right here. Looks freaking awesome. Same head scan that they're using with the past Elite. Comes with the NXT title. These little accessories that he's got going on around the figure are absolutely outstanding. They literally make the figure. Like, if this didn't have these, I'd be very disappointed because we just got an Elite very recently, and it would be so similar. But this changes it up so much. I'm talking about this piece, and this piece. They literally look fantastic. Tattoo details on fleek. It's a great figure. Like, no ifs, ands, or what's about it. It's a fantastic figure. Like, literally no gripes about it. The only thing that I'd probably say is give us some entrance gear instead of the NXT Championship, because we've seen the NXT title. Maybe just give us, like, the mask that he wore on Raw a couple times until he was just a complete flop, thanks to Vince. But, yeah, Next figure we have up here is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We got Steamboat right here, which I think is a figure that is getting overlooked in that series. I think it's a great figure. The headband, yes, is removable, so you can remove the headband, and then you can put it back on there. I think the headband, excuse me, I think the headband makes the figure. You know what I'm saying? I think it makes it look really good. It comes with the TV championship from WCW. Looks awesome, and the gear is fantastic. There is a chase for this, and I believe it's yellow. But yeah, as far as this figure goes, it's great. I haven't got a Ricky the Dragon in a while, so it's good to have him back, you know. Back in the collection. Definitely not my favorite figure out of the set, but still a really good figure. And last but certainly not least, we go for Kel Gonzalez, adding a brand new character, superstar wrestler, to my collection right here. We got Raquel Gonzalez, and this figure is absolutely awesome. Head scan's great. Attire's cool. She comes with this wicked entrance jacket. Again, review. I'm not sure if she was part of the... Yeah, she was. She was part of the review that I uploaded this morning, so check it out. But yeah, this thing's absolutely great. Like, this freaking entrance jacket is so shiny. Like, literally, it's wicked. Like, I can't really get over how wicked the entrance jacket is. It also comes with the NXT Women's title, and then, yeah, head scan's on fleek. It's a great figure. Like, literally, no gripes about it. It looks fantastic. If you guys have any questions, drop them down in the chat. Before I rate this entire freaking series, I got the chat over here, so I don't have to, like, touch the screen. Do you think WWE should make a Chase CM Punk figure or should have one? WWE, they can't make CM Punk figures, just to let you know, because he's in AEW. But if you're talking if AEW should make a Chase, they already actually announced one, because CM Punk is going to be in the Unmatched line, and he's got a regular figure with the sweatshirt, and then he's got a, he's got a regular figure with the long-legged tights, and then he's got one with the trunks, which is the Chase. So they have already made a Punk figure. We just got to wait on it, which I did pre-order 3 of them from Ringside Collectibles, because I want to take the chance of maybe getting a Chase. And I freaking love CM Punk figures so much. As you guys know, I have every single CM Punk Elite of all time, which is insane because they're super rare. What kind of camera do you use? I use a Canon M50 right here, which is a great camera. But when it comes to videos, it's all about the lighting. Like, your camera could be, like, mediocre. But, like, dude, if you got good lighting, like, it could really enhance it. But, yeah. Got a basic lens on there. Got the Rode mic, which a life hack when you're doing it, you could always turn around the mic. Normally people have it like this and then tighten it, but like you could always turn it around. Say you're behind the camera and you want to hear like people talking, you could do this and then like talk. It's pretty ingenious. But yeah. When do you think Roman will lose, and who will he lose it to? When do I think he will lose? He will lose at WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood to The Rock, guaranteed. Nobody's beating Roman. Nobody is beating Roman. I don't care. It's not going to be Gunther. It's not going to be Sheamus. It's not going to be anybody. It's going to be The Rock, because The Rock is the supposed real tribal chief, because he's also Samoan like Roman. So it's just a matter of time. We got to wait a while, obviously, but I'm totally fine with it. Roman as Universal Champion is so awesome. That's the one thing I look forward to every single week when it comes to WWE. So keep him the champ. Why would you take it off some dude that's doing amazing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? What else we got here? What else we got? Do you think Cody Rhodes should win Money in the Bank, then win the WWE Championship? Oh, Cody Rhodes Money in the Bank. That could be good. I could see that. I could see Cody Rhodes winning Money in the Bank, actually. That's a pretty ingenious idea because, I mean, he needs to get with his feud with Seth Rollins after WrestleMania Backlash. More than likely, he's going to win again. Well, I don't really know who's going to win, honestly, because Cody already beat him clean at WrestleMania. He could win Money in the Bank. Who do you think The Rock's going to lose to? Okay, hold on. Let's just focus on Roman now. Roman's going to lose to The Rock. Who's The Rock going to lose to? I have no clue, honestly. But yeah, I know Roman's gonna get beat by The Rock. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Hollywood, The Rock, like, come on, dude. It literally works. You know what I'm saying? What else we got over here, guys? Who do you think Roman Reigns will lose to? I already said it. Do you think the Usos will win the Raw Tag Team Championships as well? I hope so, because that would be so epic. Literally, the Bloodline have literally all the gold, and then they combine the belts. We could get new tag title designs. Then we could also get a new world title design, and then eliminate the brand split. because we don't have enough guys in WWE for like to separate them between two shows. We literally don't have enough guys. They fired that many people where it's like, dang, there's not that many people they have, on the roster. Like when they had the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, I'm like, oh my God. It really was an eye-opener. Like when they had that Battle Royal on SmackDown, I was like, this is the roster. Wow. Like it was nuts. Like it was really an eye-opener for me. Like seeing how many guys we actually have in this business. So yeah, the brand split has to go, unfortunately, because we don't have enough people. Do you like the NXT 2.0 championship? Honestly, I haven't seen it. I don't watch NXT 2.0. But I'm definitely going to check it out after this video. I didn't know they got a new title design. What are your thoughts on Cody Rhodes' return? I think it's freaking epic. I can't believe he's no longer in AEW. That insanely shocks the crap out of me. It still does. When he pops out, like, with the WWE stage and he's holding the WWE microphone, like, it's like, wow, this is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just nuts to think that he's in WWE. Honestly, like, it's crazy. He's feuding with Seth Rollins. He just had a match with The Miz. That they said it was his first match on Raw, but he faced Kevin Owens in a dark match after Raw this past week. Like, why would you do that? It just makes this match less special against The Miz. Favorite female superstar in the business. My favorite women's wrestler of all time is probably Paige and or AJ Lee. I'm also a big fan of Nikki Bella, but as far as everybody else goes, not really the biggest fan of women's wrestling. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I find it kind of boring. I'm just being honest with you guys. What'd you think of Brock's loss at WrestleMania? It needed to happen. Roman, he just can't drop the belt, because once he loses the Universal title, it's over for the bloodline. Like, Roman will not be looked at the same. Everybody will just look down on him like, you're not the champ anymore. It's just, it wouldn't work. Do you think MJF will go to WWE? That's the talks, but I don't see it. I really don't see it. He's like, if he went to WWE, they'd filter him so badly. Like, and he knows that too. He ain't going to WWE. Because he is so unfiltered in AEW. It is so awesome. Like, no way. He will not. I guarantee that. What do you think about Backlash? I don't know. It's basically just, yeah. It's just another premium live event. Sorry, they're not called pay-per-views anymore. But yeah, it's just kind of another pay-per-view after WrestleMania. So we're just going to be seeing like a bunch of matches we kind of already saw on Mania, but like ended with like, oh, well, you weren't supposed to win, or this ended stupid. Like the Charlotte and Ronda match, like that's a match nobody needs to see again. Like, it wasn't good at Mania, in my opinion. Like, the only two matches that I really did not like at WrestleMania was the Usos versus Boogs and Nakamura and Ronda Rousey and Charlotte. Those were the only two matches I very much disliked. Like, the women's tag was good. Becky Lynch and Bianca was fantastic. Brock Roman was decent. It could have been better. Seth Cody was awesome. I really enjoyed Mania. If you guys want to see my full reactions of every single match on the entire show, check out the review videos. There's two of them, because night 1, night 2. So check out the review videos. Top 3 favorite WrestleManias. Wow, I love that question. I love that question, dude. Amazing. As you know, if you're asking that question, you definitely know that I've seen every single one of them. Boom! I've seen every single WrestleMania. I've watched every single WrestleMania. 1 to 38. I watched every single one. So when it comes to my favorite, top 3, I always have a hard time answering this, but top 3 WrestleManias. Well, I'm not going to give you a list yet, but I'm going to name some ones that come to my mind when I think of, favorite WrestleMania. I like 17. I like 21. I like 24. I like 31. And I'm adding WrestleMania 38 to that list as well. So when it comes to top 3, what is my favorite WrestleMania? Man, that is such a good question, dude. My favorite WrestleMania. I'm a really big fan of WrestleMania 24. I really like that show. I like 17. I like 21. I like 31. 31 is so good. I really want them to go back to Levi Stadium. That was just such a beautiful... everything was just perfect. Like, the sun was setting. It was outdoor. The sun was out. It was just a different vibe. Different vibe for WrestleMania 31. Like, I love that show so much. 31 could be my favorite Mania. I don't know. What's your guys' favorite WrestleMania? Drop it down in the comments. Thoughts on Bret Hart? Love him. I really want his ringside collectibles exclusive figure. What's your guys' favorite WrestleMania? And again, I still have to rate Elite 93, so stay tuned. I know I got a little sidetracked. Do you want Bayley to return? I hate her as a face. I hate her as a heel, so I could care less. WrestleMania 31. Somebody said 38. Somebody said 31. Somebody said 38 again. Mania 21 is also really good. That's a very good show. 33 is decent. 32 is okay. 3, 6, and 25. Oh, you're a fan of Mania 25. Yeah, Mania 25 is not bad. Mania 20, 31, 29, 37, 38. 37 was kind of whack in my opinion. 32. 32. I think that's the record crowd for WrestleMania. Over 100,000 people, which is nuts. And because they were in AT&T Stadium again for WrestleMania 38, I'm like, wait. Because they announced the attendance. And they said, I think it was like close to 80,000 people. I'm like, wait a minute. They fit 100,000 people here in 2016. But I'm like, wait a minute. The entrance stage is what jacked everything up. Because the one in 2016 was flat. And you could fit people behind it. That's how they got 100,000 people in there. But the one now that we have was more of a bigger, bulkier stage. That's why they were able to fit 100,000 people in there in 2016. I figured that out. Somebody said 31, 35, 38. Has anybody ever seen, like, Ruthless Aggression Manias? Attitude Era Manias? Everybody's saying, like, a bunch of PG ones. WrestleMania 17, also amazing. That literally, if you guys want to get a highlight of the Attitude Era, and you don't know too much about it, I recommend watching WrestleMania 17. It highlights the era of the Attitude Era. And it really it highlights it. It highlights what it's all about to be in the attitude. You know what I'm saying? WrestleMania 5, really? Really? Is that the one where it's the tournament for the WWF title at the time? Because I know it was in Trump Plaza, both 4 and 5 were, and one of those shows, there was a tournament throughout the entire thing, and I disliked it so much. Like, big time. Like, it's one of my least favorite WrestleManias. Oh, really quick, WWE Central, we got a dono, guys. Yes, sir! Let's see what he says, man. We're currently talking about the favorite WrestleManias. Who is your favorite wrestler on Raw right now, and what are your thoughts on Samoa Joe's AEW? Samoa Joe in AEW is awesome. I love it. I love how he can do the Muscle Buster. I find it so freaking awesome. I love Samoa Joe. He's great. Who was it? Like an NBA guy attacked Samoa Joe, and he's with Jay Lethal and that one bald dude? Like, that's whack. Like, how do you do Samoa Joe like that? He did beat Minoru Suzuki, though, for the ROH. I think is it TV Championship, maybe? I could be wrong on that. But I know it's an ROH belt. And Samoa Joe's got that title now, which is awesome. But they did him dirty when that NBA guy attacked him. But thoughts on Samoa Joe and AEW? Love it. Favorite wrestler on Raw right now is AJ Styles. Favorite on SmackDown is Roman Reigns. Thanks for the dono, my man. I appreciate it so much, dude. What is your favorite figure this year? Good question. My favorite figure this year is... Oh, I gotta show that! Holy cow, I got some new things to show you guys. Stay tuned. My favorite figure this year probably so far is the Ultimate Edition Batista. I'm a really big fan of this figure. Just the articulation, the accessories, everything. WrestleMania 30 was also really good, yeah. It was a fast-paced show in New Orleans. Daniel Bryan overcoming all the odds in the end. Really solid. Really, really solid show. Cena facing Wyatt. I find that underrated. I find that to be an underrated match. I really enjoyed that. What were some other matches on the card? I'm trying to think. Was it Usos versus Road Dogg and Billy Gunn? I think it might have been. But I'm forgetting some of the matches. But yeah, 30 was pretty decent. Definitely. I could agree. But to answer my buddy's question in the... Oh, really quick, Nathan Bareham with the $5 dono. Shout out to Nathan Bareham. Appreciate the dono, my man. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them. Add them onto the dono. It will be a guaranteed answer if it's attached to a dono, of course. Because it's highlighted. I see it right away. But yeah, thanks for the dono, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we were talking about top 3 WrestleManias. So up there in the top 3, it's going to be 24. 24 is up in the top 3. It's a great show, fast pace, good action, good opener, good main event. I think it was Cena and Orton. And Triple H, I think it was a triple threat. It was a triple threat. I believe Orton retained. Finley versus JBL to open the show was really fun. It was a solid show. I really enjoyed 24. I recommend watching it. 31 is up there. I love that show. It just gives me a different vibe. I love it. The outdoor, just Levi Stadium in general. Beautiful. Love it so much. I love the stage. I loved the crowd. I loved almost every single match. Cena beating Rusev was cool. It was just good. Seth Rollins cashing Money in the Bank, the highlight of the show, obviously. It was freaking fantastic. So 31, 24, and probably 17. So 31, 24, and 17 are probably my favorite WrestleManias. It's official. We just answered that. That's the first time I've ever answered my top 3 favorite WrestleManias. 31, 24, and 17. I don't know what it was about at 17. 17 was just fantastic. Favorite legend? I'm a big fan of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I like Triple H. Let's think. I like The Undertaker. Speaking of The Undertaker, I'm so excited to be showing you guys this. I know, I still have to rate Elite 93. Hold on. Again, got super sidetracked. I updated my shelf here in the BrettO Live studio. If you guys have not seen the tour videos, check it out. But yeah, it's freaking fantastic. You can even see the announce table setup back there, which is freaking epic. But like I was saying, I'm going to turn it on the camera in 3, 2, 1. Boom! We got another shelf right here that I added. One of our neighbors was throwing this away, and I'm like, wait a minute. No, we can't throw that away. I could put WWE figures on there. It's in really good condition. And I'm like, dude, you mind if I get this? He's like, oh, yeah, sure, take it. I'm like, awesome. So I got a free shelf here for WWE figures. And at the top, I couldn't hold it back. I had to get every single one of my Undertaker Elite figures and put them up here. Look at this. It is so wicked. Thoughts on Nick Effin Gage. I like that comment. It's cool. He's cool. He's kind of a freaking idiot, though. Here's Ultimate Edition. Legends Elite. I think it's 30 years of Undertaker. American Bad Butt. We got the Decade of Dominance. Hall of Champions, SummerSlam Elite, Elite 8, Elite 14, I think it is back there. The Undertaker's Kane. There's just so many different looks. You got Mania 31 right there when he faced Bray Wyatt. We got the brand new ringside exclusive. We got a Mean Mark Callis over there. Literally, we got the Survivor Series defining moments. We got another defining moments right there. This is just a freaking fantastic stuff. We even got the Boneyard one, and we have the other Boneyard one because they re-released it in Top Picks. We got the Mania 30. Dude, this is just so sick. My favorite one is probably the Ultimate Edition. Nothing can top that figure. It's just freaking wicked. It's probably my favorite Taker. Really into that one. And then the shelf below it, we got Kane. We got Kane right here. I'm still working on it. I kind of just have a bunch of random crap right there. But yeah, I'm still working on the shelf. But yeah, we got all my Kanes right here. As you can see, got the rare ones on the side. You got the ringside exclusive up front. Basically all of them. I'm missing Isaac Yankum. I'm missing the Elite 12. And I think that's it. I could be wrong, but I know I'm not missing too many Kanes. I am missing a decent amount of Undertakers, though. I need the Mania 26 Taker. I need some older ones, best of 2010 Taker. I am missing a couple Takers, which I will have to the collection. I did upgrade this shelf a little bit at the top. I took some figures down, added some figures. It looks pretty good. I didn't really do too much different, though. Got Eddie next to Ray right there, NWO right there. The Cena collection hasn't moved. It never will. It looks freaking amazing. I can't wait to add more to this. They did announce the top picks one is going to be the 2009 Cena in the blue gear, so I'm really excited for that. It's going to be awesome. And then down below here, we do have a couple, just my rare figure shelf. Got some rare figures up there, some not so rare, some rare. But yeah, and then over here, more figs. Looks pretty good. I kind of showed this already in a video, but I kind of updated it with this one, which is pretty cool. Then here's my AW arena. Looks pretty freaking dope. Love this a lot. You got Kenny Omega, Brody Lee, and -1 in the ring. I love that Kenny Omega, by the way. And the -1. Super wicked. And you got Jeff Hardy up on the stage. Oh my God, it's Jeff Hardy. Favorite is Jeff Hardy. My God almighty. But yeah, guys. Now, getting back to the rating of Elite 93, because that's probably what a lot of people are here to see. Do you recommend the Seth Rollins? We're going to talk about Elite 93 right now, and I will answer your question. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to take all the figures out of the ring right now, and then we're going to really go in depth on this. So I'm going to take all of them out of the ring, and then we are going to rate the series like we always do in a live stream format, because I love interacting with you guys. I love seeing your opinions down in the comments, the live chat. I really enjoy that. So I always make sure to do this part of the video like with the fans, you know, in a live stream form. I just find it so fun. Okay, starting at the bottom of the list. Yes, we always got to start at the bottom. Let's see if I can bring my chair down. There we go. We always start at the bottom of the list because, well, we don't want to start at the top. Come on, we don't want to reveal my favorite at first. When did I get the Cesaro? I got it just yesterday, and I did the review yesterday, but the review will more than likely be posted tomorrow because, again, I don't want to upload on Easter. I don't know. I might, though. I don't know. It's up in the air because I got the weekend review tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for it, by the way. But, yeah, we're going to jump into it, and then I want to get back on the talk of WrestleManias after we do this because I love talking about WrestleManias. I love WrestleMania so much. I want to go to one, dude. I've never been to one. You know, maybe WrestleMania 40, I don't know. But down in California, I don't know. We shall see. Jumping into my least favorite figure from Elite 93. If you guys are just tuning in, we're going to be ranking Elite 93 right now, ranking the entire set, giving it some ratings. I'm very excited to be doing this. And as I'm doing my ratings, drop yours down in the comments down below. What do you guys think about the figures? Pick them all up from Ringside Collectibles, by the way, using discount code LiveTricks to save some percent. Favorite discount, save some money off at checkout. Ringside Collectibles, you guys already know. But starting off with my least favorite figure out of this set. So my least favorite figure, this is a tough one because all these are solidly decent figures. All of them are pretty good, and I don't really want to put any of them at the bottom of the list, but that's how it always is with BrettO Live. I hate putting figures at the bottom of the list because all these are solid figures. But it's got to be done. It's really got to be done. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty. I'm getting some ideas here. Woo, okay. Okay. It's going to be a little tough for me. I'm not going to lie. Starting off with my least favorite figure out of the set. When did I start collecting? I think it was mid-2013. That's why I missed out on all the 2010 figures, which is so unfortunate. But it's okay. But yes, around mid-2013, I started collecting wrestling figures. But then started watching beginning of 2013 wrestling. But yeah, starting off first, we do have T-Bar. T-Bar is going to be, T-Bar is going to be the... You think T-Bar is the best out of the series? Oh, crap, dude. Sorry. Oh, man. I just put T-Bar at the last spot. Yeah, T-Bar is coming in at number 6. It's a great figure. I'm really into it. I like the head scans. I like the entrance gear. I like the pants. It's a big, imposing figure because Dominik Dijakovic is no small guy. So they definitely displayed this figure very well. I love how we're getting the interchangeable head scan because he doesn't really wear the mask anymore, so you can put this on there. MDT, what is going on, man? How you doing, bro? We're just live streaming, talking about Elite 93. We are ranking the series right now. Coming in at number 6, once again, we do have T-Bar. Again, comment your ratings down in the comments down below because I love seeing different opinions. I love different opinions. So drop them down in the comments. But yeah, T-Bar is coming in at number 6. No particular reason. I just find the other figures a little better. You know what I'm saying? I find it's a really solid figure, though. 2 interchangeable heads, accessory, cloth jacket. Great. You know what I'm saying? At number 5... we have... Okay. This is a little tough. Who do you guys think I'm going to choose as number 5? Again, we're starting at the bottom of the list. My least favorite, going to my favorite, which is going to be number 1, obviously. So number 5, what else we got here? I think people are saying Ricky Steamboat. I think that might be the obvious choice. And it is going to be Seth Rollins. I'm just kidding. It's going to be Ricky Steamboat. Yes, Ricky Steamboat is coming in at my number 5 spot right here. Solid figure. Great figure. We haven't got a Ricky Steamboat since the Amazon Fan Takeover Elite, so I'm glad that we're getting this. He is coming with the WCW Television Championship TV title, which is really cool. Solid looking gear. I'm into it. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, this is a solid figure. I like the entrance gear. Again, TV Championship. I love how this is removable too, because normally on the Ricky Steamboats, they never have this removable. It's always like stuck on there, like with the fan, the Fan Takeover Elite. You weren't able to remove this, but I'm so glad you're able to remove the headband. You could slide it on there very well. And this is the chase for the series. I believe it's yellow, but it's a solid figure. Not my favorite of the set. That's why it's popping in at number 5. Jumping into number 4 now. Number 4, do you guys have any predictions down in the comments? A lot of you guys are getting this very, very right. A lot of people are saying Raquel Gonzalez, and you'd be wrong, because it's Seth Rollins. I'm just kidding. It's not Seth Rollins. That Seth Rollins is a very freaking good figure, in my opinion. We do have Raquel Gonzalez. We got Raquel Gonzalez right here. The Raquel Gonzalez, I know, coming in at number 4. We're starting a little controversy in the chat. I love this. But anyways, Raquel Gonzalez running up here at number 4. Solid figure. Head scan's good for her first figure. It's not bad. The attire's pretty bland, but I mean, hey, this is what she wore. You know what I'm saying? You got the orange highlights around the top. NXT men. This is the men's size. It's one thing I hate. If you guys watched my review, I already talked about it, but they did the same mold for the NXT Women's Championship that they did with the men's, but the women's is toned down size. And they do the same thing. Hold on. With these. Mattel, come on. Like this, dude, these titles are the same size as the men's WWE World Heavyweight title. Like, they're not. Tone down the size. Give us a new mold. Like, come on. These look way too big with the women's figures. But this one doesn't look too bad because Raquel Gonzalez is pretty tall in stature. But yeah, anyways, solid figure. The jacket that she comes with is also really nice. I'm really into it. But yeah, guys, Raquel Gonzalez dropping in here at number freaking 4. Jumping into the next figure, we are going to be talking, about number 3. Number 3, baby. Who do you guys think it's going to be? We have 3 figures remaining. We got Karrion Kross, Seth freaking Rollins, and we have the Swiss Superman, Cesaro. And as you guys know, ever since WrestleMania 37 went down, I love this attire so much. So freaking cool. Love it. But next, we are talking about my number 3 spot for Elite 93. Here we freaking go. Elite 93, my number 3 spot goes to... You guys are right. Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is going to my number 3 spot. This is a really good figure. This is a very, very, very good figure. Did we need it? No. We did get an Elite of him very recently. And it is different. Don't get me wrong. It is very, very different as far as... Hold on. See where the belt is? That and then down is all different. But as far as everything above the trunks, everything's the same as his last Elite. Head scan, tattoos, everything. It's all the same, which I'm totally fine with. I mean, they nailed it the first time. Why not do it a second time right on the next figure? But when it comes to the cool parts of this figure, this is still number 3, by the way. This is a really solid one. Because, dude, once you get a look at these like little, like, I don't know what you would call them. But we saw something similar on the Viking Idiot figures, the Viking Raider figures. Like with these like little straps that hang down. Like this literally makes the figure. These look great. Articulation is very nice on mine. It's a great figure. Solid look. And yeah, comes with the NXT Championship as well, which is pretty cool. But again, did we need it? In my opinion, no, because he's not even with the business anymore. But you guys already know these figures are in production like a year prior till we actually get them. So when they did release this figure, when they started this figure, he was NXT champion. And more than likely debuting on the main roster. Oh, but they flopped it so hard. Man, poor Killer Kross, dude. Vince did him dirty. But anyways, number 2, we have 2 figures left, Seth and Cesaro. Yes, I know the Cesaro does have minor problems. I didn't post the review yet, but I will be talking about them in the review, and I might even talk about some of them in this video. But yes, it does have problems, of course. No figure's perfect. This figure does have some problems to it. The Seth is great. I love the updated freaking leg size. It's so authentic. Like, let me get another Seth here. We have my SummerSlam Seth Rollins figure right here, and look at how skinny the legs are, and then look at how thick they got right there. Like, that is just so sick. These look great. I love the Seth Rollins, like, for a president logo on the side. The jacket, obviously, I would have preferred cloth. I would have preferred cloth all day, but you got to work with what you got. Look at that. You can still get some articulation with this freaking thin rubber that it comes with. Like, you could lift the arms up like that. You could put them to the side like that. It's pretty cool, but again, it's no cloth. So, yeah. But again, they are upgrading a little bit when it comes to the rubber. It's a thinner rubber, so you are getting some articulation with it still instead of that, you know? Literally, that's how, like, the Finn Balor's were. When they started releasing the Finn Balor's, they'd give us the rubber jacket. Boom. Literally, that was your only stance with the jacket and never put it on. So it is pretty cool that they are upgrading with the rubber. I love that about this Seth. I really can't find a flaw with this Seth, I'm going to be honest. Interchangeable head scan with long hair. I think that would have been cool. But doesn't bother me. 90% of my Seth Rollins figures have long hair, so it doesn't really bother me too much. Cesaro, great figure. Comes with one of the best cloth goods we've ever gotten. If you're not counting, like, the Ric Flair robes, this is amazing. But yeah, my second favorite figure out of the set is going to go to, I gotta be realistic here. I'm really excited about this Cesaro figure. I love this figure, but Cesaro is taking number 2 because it has problems. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a solid figure. It is still a solid figure. Again, I'm being real with you guys. Cesaro is coming in at number 2. Look at that shit. Look at the back. Back in the swing. He comes with multi-material entrance jacket right here. Just swing it. It says on the side. The gear is fantastic. The proportions with the legs are off. Like, when you look, like, at the figure, like, when you get it in hand, you can't really notice it on camera, but when you get it in hand, like, the proportions with the legs, like, they're thick, you know what I'm saying? There's some freaking thick legs. I'm not trying to sound weird, but, like, they're thick legs. Once you get this figure in hand, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll just be like, whoa, he's got, like, some, like, just big parts being used for the legs, which I find unnecessary, to be honest. But honestly, it's a great figure. That's my really only gripe with it. You got to break in the arms, of course. The arms are a little stiff with this torso. But like I said, you just got to break them in, you know. But again, the arms are a little stiff as well. But as far as the attire goes, head scan, I love it. I freaking love it. It's amazing. Love this figure. It's definitely my favorite Cesaro they've done. It beats the Tyson Kidd one. It beats the Bar one. It beats the one when he was accompanied to the ring by Zeb Coulter with the American flag. So, yeah, it beats all those, in my opinion. It's a great figure. And it even beats the WrestleMania 30 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal one, obviously, because that figure freaking sucks. But moving into number 1 now, we do have Seth Rollins. This figure's great. Literally, I can't really find a flaw with it. I can't find a flaw with it. Again, it's only things that, they could have added this. But everything that they gave us here, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Let me move these figures out of the ring since we're talking about number 1 here. We need to give the spotlight to the number 1 spot. So here he is, Seth freaking Rollins. I love this figure. Head right there. Some people are complaining, why didn't they give him long hair? Dude, 90% of the Seth Rollins Elite that we've ever gotten have had long hair. So I think I could deal with a couple bund head scans. Looks cool. Looks clean. I like the smile. It's a brand new head scan. Beard looks great. Eyes look really good. On mine, at least. I saw Alex West Collect's story. He said his eyes were off. Mine look fine. That's just a factory error, to be honest with you. Because even on my Elite 89 Bobby Lashley, my eyes were wrong. And I'm like, this figure sucks. But it was just a factory error. You know what I'm saying? I just got another one, and the eyes look great. But, yeah, and then the chest hair looks on fleek. I love this logo so much. Rollins for president. That is so cool. I love that. You got the maroon, like, just lettering going around, just some different decals around this thing. The jacket's cool. I wasn't the biggest fan of it when I first got it out of the package because I'm like, it's not cloth. I'm mad, But you could still get some cool articulation with it. You know, it's the most articulated jacket, more than likely, we've ever gotten. Like, look at this. Like, you could literally, like, pose him around with the thing. Not the best poses, obviously, because it's still covered in rubber, but it's still solid. I like it a lot, and it definitely would look cool next to your other sets. And look, you don't have to have him sitting like that all the time. You could even bend the arms in to give him more of a natural look, you know? Little curve to the arms. It'll give him more of a natural look. I like that a lot. Very cool. Elite 93 is a solid set. People were hating on it. I was scrolling through some stories on Instagram. They're like, Elite 93 sucks. I'm like, dude, you don't even have the figures yet. How could you say it sucks already? But yeah, 2 solid figures in front of you guys right now. We got the Ultimate Edition Batista. We got the Elite 93 Seth Rollins. I'm also a really big fan of the Cesaro, but again, it does have problems. That's why it did not get number 1. The legs are a little too big for the figure, and the arms are a little stiff for the torso. But yeah, as far as the entire set of Elite 93 goes, if I were to rate the entire set out of 5, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5. It's got some solid figures. Is eBay good for WWE figures? It depends on who you're buying from. I wouldn't say like eBay in general is good for figures, but that's where I find most of my old figures. Also Toy-Con. Toy-Con is prime to finding old figures. If you guys did not see my most recent Toy-Con Toy Hunt, it's a great video. I recommend checking it out. Literally, it's fantastic. Like, we found like a bunch of Legends figures. I bought a King Kong Bundy in box, which is insane. That figure's like $400. I only paid like $190 for it. But yeah, favorite Finn Balor match? That's a good question. Favorite Finn Balor match? I believe it was his match against Kevin Owens, NXT TakeOver. It was a ladder match. Really good match. Just some notables. Him against AJ Styles in that Dream match was pretty good. I enjoyed that. I used code LIVE to get the whole set. Heck yeah, man. Thanks for using the code LIVE, all caps. It'll save you 10% off at Ringside Collectibles. But yeah, guys, that has been the ranking of Elite 93. That's really what I wanted to talk about in this video. Some new figures right here as well. The Batista. I wanted to show my new shelf, which looks freaking fantastic. I'm really into that. I'm trying to think of any other things that I've changed. I didn't really change much. Besides the shelf over there and these new figures here, that's about it. Unless you guys have any final comments, questions, anything to drop down in the live chat. I have this iPad right here, and I can read them right here. So drop them down. I will read them and try my best to answer them. Favorite wrestler? This is a great question. Favorite wrestler right now is probably AJ Styles. Really big fan of AJ Styles. Love his work. Love his wrestling style. His moveset is fantastic. As far as him getting beaten down by Edge's new faction, But yeah, I'm interested to see what Edge's faction is going to do, honestly. He recruited Damian Priest already. Rumor is he's supposed to be recruiting Finn Balor and as well as Rhea Ripley, which I could see that. Sort of darker characters. Do you think Alexa Bliss and The Fiend should return? I've always wanted Bray Wyatt back. Obviously, I don't know, did Vince get rid of him or did he not re-sign? I don't know how it worked, but however it worked, Bray Wyatt should be back in WWE, dude. It would be so sick. You don't even have to do The Fiend. Just give us that classic, like 2013, Follow the Buzzards Bray. I'd be completely fine with it. Or was it 2014? Favorite CM Punk figure? It'd be the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Straight Society Punk all day. That figure's freaking fantastic. I spent $250 on it, so that's definitely going to be probably my favorite one. What else we got here? Favorite Seth Rollins attire? Great question. My favorite Seth Rollins attire, they've never made in figure form, believe it or not. That would be his Quantum Avengers Endgame look that he wore in Saudi Arabia for the first time. What else we got here? Favorite Elite set? My favorite Elite set is probably Elite 89 or Elite 69. Two very, very good Elite sets. Favorite wrestling show of all time? That's a very good question. You talking about favorite pay-per-view to watch? Probably WrestleMania, if that's what you're talking about. What else we got here? Oh, which Karrion Kross figure would you rather have? The one that they released I would assume you're talking about the one that they released past or this new Elite. Probably this new Elite because you are getting a little more than just black trunks. You're getting like the little covers on the thing, which is really nice. Like this is a really cool figure. I'm not gonna lie. Like I can't like just be like, oh, this figure sucks because like he's not with the business anymore. It's still a really good figure. No taking that away. It's a solid freaking figure, man. Really into it. Right there. Oh, my best action figure finds at Toy-Con. That's a good question. My best action figure finds probably, yeah, probably would be the Legend stuff that I found this recent Toy Hunt here. I probably found like 30 Legend Elite and Legend Elite figures, excuse me, in package, which is insane. Are you going to SummerSlam 2022? No. Favorite AEW action figure? That's a good question. Favorite AEW action figure? My favorite AEW action figure is probably I believe it's the Unrivaled Series 4 Kenny Omega. It's the one where he's got like the gold circles on the top of his trunks. It's a really good figure. Am I going to SummerSlam? Again, no. Best Triple H and Undertaker entrance? Dang, best Triple H entrance. I like his 31 one when he came out as the Terminator. That was wicked. And then best Undertaker entrance. Oh my God, where do you even start? Holy cow. Mania 14 is pretty good. When he has the torches. I believe the torches were above his head at Mania 14. That was pretty freaking classic. I think it's Mania 28. I think it might have been where like the hands are coming up on like his freaking robe and it's all shadowed. That's pretty cool. What do I like AJ Styles? Oh, come on now. Of course. Favorite WWE Royal Rumble? That's a good question. I'm a big fan of the 2008 Rumble. I really like the 2008 one. Really good Rumble. And I'm also a big fan of the 2016 Rumble. It's a good one as well. Are you going to get W2K22? Probably not. It's literally the same every single year. Just different characters. It's the same crap, though. That's why I gave up on them. Like, I can't spend $60 anymore on these. It's the same thing. What else we got here? What's up, Colin Crowley, man? How you doing, bro? I like the new icon picture. Drew McIntyre. That's freaking wicked. Dream figure Mattel have yet to make. Probably the Quantum Attire Seth Rollins. Like, that is such a sick look that I'm surprised they never made. And another dream figure would probably be Cena's SummerSlam look in an Ultimate Edition. The most recent SummerSlam Cena, like with all the titles that he won on his back. And then also just like any Cena look that we haven't gotten, honestly. And then let me think of another figure here. How about... trying to think. I don't know. But yeah, the Quantum Attire Seth Rollins, honestly, is pretty prime. Favorite John Cena Elite? I like both of his Ultimate Editions. I find those really good. And then the one that says Rise Above Hate on his shirt with red, white, and blue. I forgot what series it is. Somewhere around like 16. But it's a great figure. Do you like Cody in WWE? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm interested to see what else he's going to do besides feud with Seth Rollins. Favorite AJ Styles action figure? Great question. Favorite Styles action figure? That would probably be... I don't know. Not too many people's favorite, but the Network Spotlight Toys R Us exclusive is a really good AJ Styles. Because it's a different color other than black. Because they like to release black, tight AJ Styles. What else we got here? Ooh, thoughts on the WrestleMania Access reveals. Oh my gosh, dude. Insane. Insane. My favorite reveal is probably the Macho Man. The Macho Man Ultimate Edition. That looks mind-blowing. I literally cannot wait to get my hands on that. It looks insane. Like, literally, that is crazy. And it also decreased the price of the ringside exclusive. In your face, scalpers. But yeah, that figure looks amazing. I'm really excited for the Brock Lesnar. The Brock Lesnar in the jeans looks great. Like, I think it was just a prototype that they revealed because there's no way he doesn't come with clothing. That figure looks amazing. The Cena, I'm also really excited for. It's going to become with the green is Money in the Bank returning gear. Looks amazing. Thoughts on Alpha Academy? They're okay. They kind of just job, though. They won the Raw Tag titles once. They kind of just job now. What else we got here? Favorite Avenger? Probably Captain America. Should they make an Asuka Ultimate Edition? Honestly, I don't need it. It would be cool, though, with her robe, because she does have some pretty cool robes. But honestly, I don't need it, to be honest. Just give me, like, more of a classic dude, or AJ Styles, or a Seth Rollins Ultimate Edition. Like, give us a current guy as an Ultimate Edition. Like, an AJ Styles with, like, a cloth vest and a shirt. Like, could you imagine how prime that would be? Like, that would be so wicked. You just got to choose the right attire, though, because AJ does have a lot of attires. And same with Seth. You just have to choose the right gear. Least favorite WWE person? Probably Dana Brooke. I can't stand that chick. Liam White Show with a $2 dono. He says, if you could get rid of one wrestling figure, what would it be? The Elite 50 Rhino. I would get it right now and throw it against these freaking concrete walls in this basement because that figure sucks. And Mattel had a lot of freaking guts releasing that piece of junk because it sucks. But, like, how do you release it? That's obviously a big fail. Like, Bill McKenna always gets freaking samples, like, of, like, what China's making, like, at the factory. He always gets samples, like, does this look good? What needs to change? Like, how do you get that figure in hand and be like, oh, this thing looks great. It looks great. Dude, no, it doesn't. The arms are way too big. Somebody keeps on saying Wardlow versus Brock Lesnar would be a sick match. That would be cool. Favorite WWE era? Probably Ruthless Aggression, even though I wasn't watching during that time. But looking back, seeing the clips, seeing the rivalries, seeing everything, it was amazing. Do I sell any of my figures? None of my Mattel figures. Which version of Cody Rhodes in WWE do you prefer? That's a good question. That would probably be Stardust. Probably Brotherhood Cody, when he was teaming with his brother. And or Legacy Cody, and then you could also go with the New American Nightmare Cody, and I probably got to go with the American Nightmare, honestly, because, like, he's established himself, and he really found, like, who he is. Like, he's the American Nightmare. Like, he built all of that. So, probably the American Nightmare, and I love the entrance. I love everything about it. It's just cool. You were there when Cena came out at Money in the Bank? That's freaking wicked, dude. That had to have been the biggest pop, but... oh, man, nothing could really top CM Punk. AEW Rampage, August 20th, 2021. That pop was insane because I was in there. Oh, my God. Literally insane. Like, I could not hear myself. I couldn't hear my, like, self screaming. That's how insane it was. Favorite sports besides WWE? To play, it would be basketball. To watch, football all day. Thoughts on the basketball player, dude, arriving in AEW? I could literally care less. I could care less. Literally. At first, I'm like, who the crap is that? I'm like, no way. Is that dude from the Indies or something? Or am I missing something? No, he's like a former basketball player. I'm like, get out of here, dude. So, no, I'm not too happy about that. I would have saved the money from him and, like, signed, like, an indie guy. John Delores with the $2 dono. Thanks so much, my man. He says, favorite AEW superstar? That's a good question. Favorite AEW superstar? I'm a big fan of Kenny Omega. Big fan of Adam Cole, baby. I like Adam Cole. I like Jon Moxley. I like, let me go my bin over here. We got it right here. I like Wardlow. I've always liked Wardlow. I'm a big fan of Wardlow. Cody Rhodes was one of my favorites. I enjoyed him. I used to like Chris Jericho, but his new freaking Jericho Appreciation Society crap sucks. Jon Moxley's also pretty good, but my favorite superstar in AEW, someone who I look forward to seeing every single time, honestly, it's Adam Cole. I look forward to seeing Adam Cole every time. Like, every time his... you know it's all about the boom. Dante Martin is a GOAT. You're right. He's great. And just thinking of it, if Dante Martin was in WWE, he would never make it. It's so true. He would never. Vince would look at him and he'd be like, yeah, no, you're gonna be buried. You're not gonna win any matches. You're not gonna be looked at. You're not gonna be a top guy. But in AEW, he is insane. Wow, Dante Martin is a G. But one of my favorites in AEW is Adam Cole. I'm a really big fan of Adam Cole. Elite Figure Wrestling 16 with the $2 dono. He says, what are your thoughts on Cody Rhodes' return in WWE? Still can't believe it. Still can't believe it. It's nuts. But I love it. I love how they didn't change him. I love how they just kept what he built. He's the American Nightmare. They still have the Kingdom music. Still comes out with suits. Wears the similar gear to what he wore in ROH as well as AEW. So that is freaking awesome. I love how they didn't change him. He's just awesome. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's going to be a little more filtered because you're in WWE. But still cool. You know, I love it. And when he popped out at WrestleMania, that was the highlight of the show. And it was also match of the night. Definitely. Thoughts on Seth Rollins Elite 93. Great figure. If you want to scroll back on the live stream, feel free to. Because I ranked the entire set already. But yeah, this was my favorite one out of the set. It just looks great. Look at that. Seth freaking Rollins. And look, you could put Cesaro and him right next to each other. Because this right here, same attires and everything, this is what they were wearing when they fought each other at WrestleMania 37. So prime. It was a match of the night, by the way. Elite Figure Wrestling 16 with another no. He says, will you start a pick fed? I get this question a lot, but honestly, no. I will not start a pick fed only because it's not my thing, to be honest. It's just not my thing when it comes to pick fedding, storytelling. I'm just not the best when it comes to doing that stuff. But like I could do like little storyline videos like here and there. They go south very quick. But I could do like little storylines like, oh man, you're gonna face a mystery opponent or you're gonna do this, like basic stuff like that. But to do like an entire show like that, I don't think I'd be able to do it. And I just think it would just get dragged out, honestly. But yeah, I'm not really the biggest pick fed. I'm not really the biggest fan of pick feds in general. You know what I'm saying? So that might also reflect why I don't make them. But yeah. Favorite Mick Foley figure? That's a good question. I am a fan probably of the ECW Ringside exclusive. That's a really good figure. That's a really solid one. Extreme Championship Wrestling. The version of Cody Rhodes that I prefer in WWE is Dashing Cody Rhodes instead of American Nightmare. Really? Interesting. I could agree, though. Is that when he was coming out to the... Oh, hey, Dave. Hey, what's going on?
You want to come with me?
Where are you going?
Home Depot, the house I'm working on, and then to the furniture store in Madison. See what's going on with the table.
Oh, the table? I'm live streaming.
Just figured I'd tell you.
Thanks for letting me know, but I'm live streaming.
I kind of figured.
Oh, man.
Everybody, Dad says hi.
BrettO Live says hi. Big as I was saying, Cody Rhodes, Dashing Cody, somebody said. Colin Carley, he did. One of the members of the channel, feel free to become a member. You get videos early every once in a while, and you also get your name highlighted in live streams every single day of the week. But he does say, yeah, Dashing Cody. I can understand why you would say that. For sure, more of a younger, hungrier Cody Rhodes. I can agree, for sure. But I am definitely more of a fan of the American Nightmare, in my opinion. Do you watch Grimm's Toy Show, Grimm Experience? I used to. I don't really watch them anymore. But I definitely, I used to. Do you watch BTE? I don't. People seem to be a big fan of him. Find his videos kind of boring, honestly. Why did you start your YouTube channel? Oh, man. Why did I start my YouTube channel? Well, first, it was Legos. I saw EvanTube HD's, like, review videos on Legos. I'm like, dude, this is so cool the way he does it, like, his format of reviewing Legos. I just thought it was so sick. And I'm like, dude, I need to start a YouTube channel. This would be so fun. And boom, here we are. So EvanTube HD is definitely, like, literally the inspiration for BrettO Live. Literally. Your Lego videos were sick. Yo, thanks, man. What is your favorite figure? That's a good question. And I don't really have an answer. There's way too many. But favorite figure, some notables would be the Elite Four Morrison. I'm a really big fan of the Elite Four John Morrison. I have both the Chase and the regular version as well. But that is one of my favorite figures of all time. Why WWE figures? Well, I like WWE. I like action figures. Kind of goes together. What is your favorite basic figure ever? Oh, that's a hard one to answer, honestly. But I kind of have an answer for you. It would probably be the Target exclusive NXT TakeOver Finn Balor that came with the NXT TakeOver ring. That figure's pretty cool. Thoughts? I have a question for you guys down in the live chat. What are your thoughts on Elias's brother, Ezekiel? What are your thoughts on that? Elias's brother, Elias's younger brother, excuse me, Ezekiel. It is Elias. Duh. Trash. It's just Elias with no beard. Bad. Funny character. He could be good. I agree. Bad. I agree with one of the comments. He said it could be good. I agree. Because imagine what would really throw people a curveball is if Kevin Owens is out there in the ring, Elias and Ezekiel come out. Dude, could you imagine? Dude, people would flip out. They'd be like, yo. But obviously, there's no way. Unless they do some sort of like backstage, like there's two Eliases thing, and then they trick Kevin Owens or something dumb. But I don't know. We'll see. I honestly would have just preferred to have Elias back, center of the ring, lights go out, Raw after WrestleMania. Hello, I am Elias. Like, could you imagine? That would just be so cool. It'd be like, oh my God, yes, Elias is back. Let's go. Like, oh my gosh, that would have been so prime. You know what I'm saying? But instead, we got Ezekiel. And again, I can't really judge it right away, but I'm interested to see what he's going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Rank Elite 93, I already did. Feel free to scroll back on the video and check out my full rating. Do you think Cena's going to return soon? No, but he will. He said, what is his quote? He's like, I'm still there. I'm just not as active. That's what he says on WWE or something. What did somebody say here? Somebody said something about Elite 92. Somebody said they found Elite 92 yesterday. Very interesting. That's the one with the Burnt Fiend, Adam Cole. That's very good to know because I am searching for the Adam Cole chase with the camo pants. So thanks for letting me know, my man. What else we got here? Least favorite wrestler of all time? Probably Sin Cara. Botchamania. Literally. What else we got here? I found the Elite 77 at my Target. Elite 77 Fiend, I would assume you're talking about. Do you have any DC figures? I have one, and that is the Batman. You should do an AEW Weekend Review. Love your videos. Thanks, man. It would be cool, but I normally work like literally every Wednesday night, so the AEW Weekend Review would be like delayed by like a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really do them, because I work every Wednesday night, dude. But if I didn't all day, I'd be doing AEW Weekend Reviews. Favorite CM Punk moment? Favorite John Cena moment? Those kind of go hand in hand. Because, well, favorite CM Punk moment, Money in the Bank 2011. Oh, my God. It beats the pipe bomb. Literally, it beats the pipe bomb. Oh, my gosh. Loved it. Loved it so much. Loved the match. Loved the atmosphere. Amazing. Favorite Cena moment? Oh, my God, there's been so many. Holy cow. Cena. Wow. Where do you even start? His promos with Roman Reigns are very fun. Not the most recent ones here in 2021. But the ones from like 2018, 2017, fantastic. But yeah, there's a lot of cool Cena moments. Him coming out at Mania 25, it was, with all those other Cenas. That was cool. His United States Open challenges were awesome. I'm trying to think. Cena winning the Royal Rumble, I believe it was in 2012, was cool. Yeah, Cena's had multiple cool moments. It might have been 2013. One of them. What does WWE stand for? Walk with Elias. Do you remember that? That was so cool. But yeah, guys. That is about probably going to wrap it up for this live stream. I talked about Elite 93. I showed the updated shelves going on. I still got to fill the rest of the shelves. I'm debating on who I want to have in the rest of the shelves. I don't know. Still debating on that. I love the Undertakers at the top. I think that is so sick. Love the look of all those with their accessories on. But yeah, guys, that's about going to wrap it up for this live stream. Stay tuned for the weekend review tomorrow morning. And we also have the other half of Elite 93 dropping very, very soon. Stay tuned for that video. And this has been the BrettO live stream here for today. I haven't done it in a while, so it felt good to get back on the live stream, talk to you guys one-on-one. tell you guys what's going on, talk about Elite 93. Again, other half of the review is dropping tomorrow. Stay tuned for it. And I really hope you guys enjoy this live stream. BrettO Live.